For good reason. Very few players in the league possess this combination of energy and aggressiveness.
Will it go? And Luis Scola, the bucket, and the assist from DeRozan.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for him. He plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guys, an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Kenneth Faried. And Faried sends it back.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now, here's DeRozan. 32 points for him last game against Dallas.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's Lowry. After Enes Kanter's basket, the quick look no good that time. 10 points separating the teams. Westbrook passes to Kanter. Lowry against Westbrook. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Here's DeRozan. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Johnson sets the screen for DeRozan. Scola, a screen on Smith. It's DeRozan with the dribble.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what,
Agreed.
guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Johnson kicks to Lowry. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against Dallas.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
Smith's running. Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We know Oklahoma
Really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now, here's Westbrook. Here's Faried. Lowry with the block. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Tipped away. Here's DeRozan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And the basket by Scola.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Now here's Westbrook. And Luis Scola gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Patterson, he's checked in for Luis Scola. That free throw good from Kenneth Faried. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 11.
Timeout.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Tries from 16. Here's Durant. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 11-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Johnson.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And Joseph kicks to Lowry. And another basket for Toronto.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And taking a look now at the stats for Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. Last year, checking in at 28 points per game, 8 assists and 7 rebounds. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
And it's checked in for the Raptors. Wright comes in for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And the Raptors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
And taken away by Johnson. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Durant. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wright. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Fareed after the Raptors pick up 2. Durant for 3. The rebound by Patterson.
Got a good look, though. Can't get it all the way to the rim.
And that one's good.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Durant for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wright dishes to Johnson. A floater, and Fareed sends it back. It's Durant with the drive. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
One of the most dominant players in 2000. Is Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. And out of bounds. as the Raptors gain possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Fourth, Russell Westbrook. And, of course, Rajon Rondo.
And really two terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
To the middle, here's Bazemore. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Here's the screen. And right, here we go. To the wing right side. Patterson cans the shot with nobody near him. Patterson's got his first points of the game.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stage of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Rondo, no good. Raptors trail by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Patterson, that's good.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Rondo. Again, Rondo missing. And here's Toronto. Johnson, the pass to... Joseph. Stolen by Cantor. Here we go, all alone. Oh, and the jam by Bazemore. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Nice shot by Bennett.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Rondo. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he tried. Off the glass, but it's no good. From deep three-point range. And power forward Patrick Patterson getting better every season. He said,
I think my 3 years at Kentucky.
Patterson, Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yeah, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Scola. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And Joseph kicks to Lowry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Kenneth Faried.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns his first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, he didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
Westbrook, no good.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's blocked by Adams. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Scola, here we go now. And the Raptors miss again. And on the topic of Lowry, he became only the 3rd Toronto Raptor ever, Clark, to be voted into the All-Star game.
Yeah, Bosh and Vinsanity, the other 2. Lowry also participated in the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge. Man, he's been outstanding as a point guard.
And a tenacious leader for the Raptors.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Westbrook. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Westbrook's got 10.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
To the paint. Back to Lowry. Free throw line jump shot. And it's blocked by Adams. Here's Westbrook. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
The drive by Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. Kenneth Faried was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Getting back to Faried, the numbers through last season tell a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat. He's making a positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 2014.
Faried can't get that one to fall.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Raptors trail by 12. Yambo dishes to Lowry. Ross with the steal. Here's Westbrook. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Lowry. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the feed to Biyombo. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Faried. Powered down after the assist led him into the lane.
There are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
The Raptors shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. It's DeRozan with the drive. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Lowry. Smith gets a hand on it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his first foul. So here's Westbrook. He's got 14. To the inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Luis Scola. Well, last year Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
And the Thunder making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Patterson's checked in. A shot by Lowry, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
And the Raptors have been talking about changing things up in the logo department.
From Joseph.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
The shot's good from Fareed.
That is a pretty finish. The defense did all they could there, but he just out-willed them.
As you said, the Raptors with the new logo this year, Greg. Good-looking change, too, I think, Clark.
Yeah, I think it's subtle enough to not lose the continuity, but still feel fresh and new. I like that. That's a nice job of balancing the old with freshening up for the new.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Joseph.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Smith for 3. Oklahoma City moving it around. 3. And
a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Raptors making a change here. Bennett's checked in. Raptors trail by 17. DeMar DeRozan on the wing with the teardrop. Poked loose. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
You know, of the last... six baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Joseph. Johnson comes in for Corey Joseph, and it's Wright in for Kyle Lowry. 6 to shoot, and it's Johnson penetrating. That is good. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Westbrook, no good. Raptors trail by 17. They get a hand on it. Ball going up court. Johnson, the pass to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Smith. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. Smith's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. And right, here we go. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 5 points.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Fareed against Patterson. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
And he sinks the second.
Just an amazing game for Faried. 13 points and 3 denials. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And Bennett throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum change. Right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
Westbrook drives in, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Westbrook's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Feeds it to Patterson. Launches a 3. That's good. Patterson's got 7 points.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Smith kicks to Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Unloads. Durant with another miss.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Passes it to Patterson. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. 15 points for Smith.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And right, here we go. To the wing on the left. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Westbrook passes to Faried. Latrey. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 11 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious. Has he been this quarter? They're riding that hot hand.
Right wing. Here's Patterson. Wide open shot is on the money.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Thunder leading by 14. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud. When the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Laverne comes in for Faried. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Smith. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Here's Wright. Throws down the breakaway jam.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences. Just like that.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home, they were still the strongest ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
For Toronto, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Raptors trail by 13. Now, here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. There's the pick. He dishes it to Wright. With 1 on the clock. Can't get it to go.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And that...
I'm alongside.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
They need to look into areas where they can gain an advantage.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Durant, and it's Laverne in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Rondo with the nice dish.
Raptors trail by 13. It's stolen by Rondo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rondo's got 6.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Outside Lowry. Out to DeRozan from deep. And that one's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Shots good by Laverne.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
It's stolen by Rondo. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Enes Kanter. Last year, getting it done. 10th in field goal percentage, and he was among